Hey everyone, welcome back. You are watching Ami's Academy's model paper series discussions. Today you are going to see the model paper 5, section B, question discussions. So without delay, let me pull the paper. Yeah. So these model papers, uh, they are uh, redone as per the new board pattern. So it may not be the exactly the one that is available in the exam paper, board paper. So as per the new pattern from 2023, the paper is of 100 marks, which consists of two sections. Section A, which has 40 marks, all compulsory questions, and section B, 60 marks out of 6 questions, 4 programming questions you have to answer. Section A consists of 2 questions. Question 1, 20 MCQs, and question 2, 10 2-mark questions. And in this question 1, there was one question this one. The data type and value of RES after the following statement is executed. See here, it is based on the assumption. See, with the assumption of RES as integer, in the previous video I have mentioned option A is the answer. But if RES is mentioned as cat, then option B will be the answer. So this question is kind of confusing. I suppose the board would have given mark for both the answers. To be frank, if you ask me, RES is undeclared. So it should throw an error. So that is what I will tell. So over here, it was assumed that RES INT and value is 84. If you assume like RES as cat, then like it will take the value T. Okay. So let's move on to the section B now. I hope you people are going through and you are able to understand and practice again and again. See, for board exams, practice, practice, practice. That is the only thing will get you full marks. Okay, the section B, you should remember you are going to write programs. Programs without commands is like a house without a key, kind of. You doesn't know you have 100 number of keys. The house number is not there. You will not be able to understand. Even if you write one program today, after 5 days, if you are coming back and reading the program, if you doesn't given any comments that supporting documentation for that, you will not be understanding your own programs and how others are going to understand it, right? So comments at the start and in between is a must. And variable listing, which variable is used of what data type and for what purpose it is used. That is also a must. And sample output is always a plus. It will show how strong you are in the programming, as well as how much better understanding you have on the logic and the execution. Your practice, simply, that is what it shows. You are just showing off, boasting, and to be exactly, you are making the examiner happy. That's all. So you will get 15 out of 15. Okay. So here the first question, electric bell. See, remember, when the class name is given, you must use the same class name. And the instance variables, here the data type is given, the global variables. Immediately after declaring the class, give a comment, instance variables, and just mention them. Then you have given the methods, member methods. See here, void accept. It is not mentioned as static. Unless and until method is mentioned as static, don't give that. And the static methods won't be directly able to call by the main method. You have to create an object and call all this method. Accept, it is for getting the input. So inside that, just before the accept, you write a double line comment with double slash. Accept, open and close parenthesis, put a hyphen and then write to get the inputs. That's more than enough. And inside that, after the curly braces, before starting the scanner, just give a comment, creating scanner object. Then create the scanner. Then again a comment, getting inputs. While getting the inputs, don't simply write n is equal to like se dot next or next line. See, this is customer. It can have one or more like names, first name, second name, like that. So next line is better. When you are given single words or being inputted, at that time you go on for next. So enter, give a prompt, enter the name of customer, system.out.println, enter the name of customer and then give n is equal to se dot next line, semicolon. Similarly, you get the units and bill. Units in integer, so it is next int. Bill is in double, so next double. And calculate, to calculate the tariff. Okay. So over here, first 100 units. See, you should get into that units. If units uh, less than or equal to 100, tariff is equal to, bill is equal to bill into 2.0. Okay, it is double. Better follow the values also in the double itself. Even if you give integer, it won't give over any issue as of now. Okay, but better follow that. Else if bill greater than 100 and less than or equal to 200. The first part, 100 into 2.0 plus units minus 100, right? So above 100, whatever is coming, you have to be like calculating into 3. Okay. And else, else you can go on because it is going above 300. You have to go on with this 100 into 2.0 plus 200 into 3.0 plus units minus, sorry, the previous one, units minus 200. So the next 200 above like 100 to over the value. So here a minus 300 into 5.0, and there is one more thing is given, the whole into 2.5 by 100, right? That you have to give, and then you have to create the main method. Inside that, create object, and if you are calling that electric bill eb dot accept, eb dot calculate, and you can there should be a print method, otherwise you can directly within the like main method you print, or create a print method and print the values. Okay, so next one is accept a number and check this and display whether it is a spy number or not. See, the spy number, what they have given is the single digits of it, the sum and its product of digits are equal. This is what they claim as the um, um, spy number. So how you will go on? Here you no need to go on for methods. If you are going, if you are giving as check spy as a method, that is well and good. Otherwise, you can give it in the main method itself. So over there, you get the number n. Okay, and you can have that like while n not equal to 0, like that you can start with the while loop, and you can check that, that is checking the spy number. So you can have either prod and sum as two integers. Here everything is given as integers, so we can go on with the integers as I declared earlier. And you can give that sum is equal to 0 and prod is equal to 1. that sum of we have to find sum of digits and product of digits. So while n not equal to 0, you can have sum is equal to sum plus n percentage 10. Okay, so when you do this at the first time n percentage 10, this 4 is coming out. Okay, you can have one more variable declared as r, and then you can assign over there r is equal to n percentage 10, and then you can have sum plus equal to, or sum is equal to sum plus r, as well as prod is equal to prod into r. Otherwise, if you are not going to use that r directly, if you are going to use prod is equal to prod into n percentage 10. So using twice, that doesn't going to change the n value. Then n is equal to n by 10. Now this 1, 1, 2 is there. So similarly, each digits in sum, the sum of all the digits is being found, and in the product of all the digits is being found. Okay, and you will come out of the loop when there is no more numbers to be done. When it is n is 1, the next time it will come out. So now you check if sum equivalent to prod, the given number is a SPI number. Otherwise, it is not a SPI number. It is very simple. It is not even like worth for a 15 mark question. So now here, using switch statement, write a menu driven program for the following. So here, like when a menu driven program is asked, display the menu. So, and give the control to the user. See, when the user can have control, of course, you have to use switch statement. Switch statement, of the options available, only one option is going to be executed one time. So when you run the program, you can run it only for one time. But if you use the do while construct, what will happen is do while loop. Here, it will give, you have to add one more option, exit. See, in that case, till the user wants to close the program, stop the execution of the program, you can keep on executing. So better go on with the do while loop, and inside the do, just after starting to do, print the menu. One for like displaying the series 1, then second for the displaying the second series, and 3 exit. Okay, 3 options. And inside the loop, it's not just the do while, inside any loop, don't declare variables, because first time when the loop is executing, it won't throw error. Second time, it will tell the variable already exists. You are trying to declare a variable that is already existing. Okay, so assign all the variable declarations, everything, or initialization, whatever has to be done before the loop. So choice, you have to have it for getting the that is a switch case variable you are going to use, right? That which is the choice. So integer value, that is more than enough if you are giving 1, 2, 3 options. So that has to be assigned before the for loop. It doesn't matter. INTI, it won't throw any error, because only one time it will assign as per the design of the for loop. Okay, so you have taken the choice now. And case 1, if it is the first series, what we have to do, we are checking if I percentage 2 equivalent to uh, like equivalent to 1, then it is a positive value, right? Math dot power of x comma I. Else it is a negative value. Okay, that sum is equal to sum plus equal to, like that you have to go on. Sum is equal to that is s is equal to s plus sorry, s minus math dot power of x comma 2. And this x value has to be, because you are getting the value of x also. So x value has to be assigned earlier. So x is equal to 2. It has to be assigned earlier. Okay. Or if you are getting it as user input, you can get it. But over here, it is clearly given x is 2. So assign x is equal to 2 before the loop itself. That is well and good. Or inside the do. Anyway. So now break, that should be the last one, and you have to display it. So sum of the series is equal to what is the value you are displaying. After that, give break and then go to the next case. See, this is a 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and 4 ones and 5 ones. It is nothing but a pattern but displayed in a single line. So you have to use two for loops for int. Like what is the this is 5. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 you have to think 5 rows. Here it is just the columns. 5 columns are there. So int I is equal to 0, I less than, either you assign n is equal to 5 earlier, so otherwise I less than 5. Better assign n is equal to 5 earlier. Give the generalized form in the program. That will look good. Okay. And J, it starts with 1. J, sorry, your I also you can start with 1. It will be easy for printing. I is equal to 1, I less than or equal to n, where n is assigned as 5. J is equal to 1. J less than or equal to I. So now you print just 1. That is what you are going to print. So like uh, you can have print it as a string or just print number 1. Anything is fine. And then print, not println, print, and outer loop, just print a space, because there is just a space between them. So print a space. Normally, if we have to go on for the next, we will be printing println. We will be giving over here just print space. That's all. And in the then give the break. The third case, choice 3 is nothing but break. And default, enter a valid option. So the default is must when you have been asked to write a menu driven with switch case statement. Okay. And you can like while choice not equal to 3. This is the condition for the loop to be executing. When it is 3, it will exit the loop. Okay. So that is also a very simple one. And the next program like input integer elements into an array of size 20, integer array. Okay. And display the largest number, smallest number, sum of all the elements of the array. See, this everything can be incorporated in a single for loop. You can okay. So you can have like yeah, otherwise we can get the inputs first. So like give the starting comments, and then everything can be done in a main method itself. In the main method, don't forget to include string args. Okay, that is the key for getting into the Java program, your main method. And main method, it takes everything as tokens, string tokens, and it is being processed. And inside that, you can first getting the inputs. So you have size 20. So you can declare that at first, uh, like int ix open and close parenthesis equal to new int of 20. This will like create 20 integer elements, and default value, that is 0, will be stored in that. Now for int I is equal to 0, I less than like x dot length, or you can have n is equal to like x dot length, that you can have it at first, and then like less than n, I plus plus, like before the for loop, you can write a single word, enter 20 elements, 20 integer elements, and now x of I is equal to se dot next int you can have. So before that, the scanner object has to be created, and after that, you can close that for loop. Then you can start another one for loop for int I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. Before starting this for loop, you can have a int small is equal to x of I. Okay, that is equal to large. So small and large can be given as x of 0. Sorry, not x of I, x of 0. Okay, so we are starting with the first element as small and big, but we have to check in between, and then we have to do on and have another one integer sum is equal to 0. Okay, now get into the for loop. You have if x of I is less than sum, then what you have to do? Sorry, less than small. Small is equal to x of I. Else if or else large is equal to x of no better. Yeah, else if large uh, x of I greater than large, large is equal to x of I. So you have this, and then like outside, you can have sum is equal to sum plus x of I. So it will have the sum of all the values. It will have the, by the end, this for loop is done. Inside that, don't give any print statements. So let the process happen. Outside that, print. The largest number is large, smallest number is small, and sum of the elements is sum. That's all. Okay, so that is again a simple program. Okay, overloading. See here, function overloading. You have not been given the class name. So you can have it as capital O overload or any other name. And when this values are given, please don't change the method name. See, only the signature changes. See, you have to find the frequency of a character in a string. First option. Second option, you have to display the vowels after converting them into lowercase. Okay, so over the first one, you take the string and the character to be, you check if it is like have a count, and then check that str of for int I is equal to 0, I less than str dot length I plus plus str of I equivalent to this ch, then count plus plus, or count is equal to count plus 1. Like that you can go on. That's a simple thing. And have a break is because everything has to be kept inside. Sorry, it is a overload function, right? So have that, and you can make it as a kind of menu driven, or you can and call the switch case and call these functions, or directly you can do it. It is up to you, because if it is not mentioned, it is up to the um, user, how, like, up to the programmer how you are doing it. But if you are putting it in a proper menu driven way, it is always well and good. Otherwise also it is good. If you are giving it a menu driven, switch case is must, and while it adds on. Otherwise, like write everything, write the functions, and then create a main method and just create an object and call this check with two values, one value, like that. Display the vowels from the string si after converting it to lowercase. See, you take the input and two lowercase. Okay, si dot two lowercase, you call that. Si is equal to si dot two lowercase. Directly you can convert, and Here, if, like, as you have converted to lowercase, only AE, IOU, you have to if S1 of I, that you have to give it again within the for loop, and inside the for loop, I have to check whether it is S1 of I equivalent to A, or it is equivalent to if it is any particular value, you display that character. That is how you are doing it. Okay. The last question. Yeah, you have to write a program to input 40 words in an array. Okay. It's a string array. Arrange these words in descending order of alphabets using bubble sort technique. Okay. Print the sorted array, descending order, right? And the alphabets, you can first you can create a string array and you can directly get the inputs for loop. Fine. Then if um, you have to bubble sort in descending order is that for like str of j, like any value, if it is x of j less than x of j plus 1. This is what you are going, and then you are swapping. That is for descending order of bubble sort. Okay. So over here, what you have to do is like depending on the see, if you directly give that str of I j less than str of j plus 1, it should work. Otherwise, you can have that uh, like str dot uh, compare to str of I dot compare sorry str of j dot compare to str of j plus 1 like less than 0, then you can go on like swapping. Okay, that equivalent to true. Then go on with the swap. Okay, this will be a proper logic point, but both will give you the output. Okay, so we have discussed the section B, questions of model paper 5. I suppose you understood it clearly. See, all these model papers, as well as some notes, like quick revision notes kind of, and a few worksheets, the questions separately, as well as questions and answers, everything are available as a workbook also. So if you want to get that, you can see the description. I have given the details in the description. Okay. See you with the next set of papers. Bye.